The world was never there. All this we are doing right now is imagination. For me, I'm there and I was there and I will be there. It is only real if you think it is real. I was a big Advaitha fan in the beginning. I decide who must realize. There's no money, there is no girlfriend, I'm alone. I want you, mother.
Realizing the truth is also a toy.
Till now, what we called as mother was me only. The flower fell.
Yeah.
Just remember 5 years back what was going on in your life. Remember 10 years back. Remember when you were a small kid. And now, remember before that. The world was never there. It was just you that you were there. All this we are doing right now is imagination. We are imagining that there is Kali here. We are imagining everything around us and suffering. But when you know that there was no world, there was no world either outside or inside. It was just you from the immemorial time.
Mm.
That's when you realize. Because I never consider that you are there. For me, I'm there and I was there and I will be there.
Mm.
I think you've got your answer.
Yeah. So what you mean is the world was never there. It was just you thinking very deeply about something. This world is like a thought and it'll disappear someday. That is what you mean, right?
The world is what you think to be.
Hmm.
I see this world in a certain way, but I will never be able to convey you. If that was possible, we all would be realized today. Imagine a realized yogi comes here to our podcast and starts speaking truth. Will you be able to get it? No. Language is just a mode of communication. You can't give things in language.
Hmm.
That's what I think.
So language can only give parts of the knowledge, not the complete knowledge.
Now we are talking about realizing. So I think the knowledge can help you get there, but no knowledge can guarantee you realization.
Exactly. So what about the world being not there? Is it the same for everyone? Like, what if some people are experiencing the world as real? What if they feel it is the truth?
You have Dvaitha for that, right? It's good that you are feeling the world is real,
Huh.
because for such kind of problems there is such kind of solutions also.
Hmm.
So it means that you can think God is real. I mean, the idol worship. You can think the God that you're loving is real. It is real. It is only real if you think it is real.
Hmm.
I cannot come in your place and tell you that this is real, this is not real, because you will do what you have to do. You will listen to what you feel is right.
Exactly.
And I think that's what one should do.
Hmm.
You did what you felt was right. And I will end up doing what I feel is right. I mean spiritually, not in a dharmic or adharmic way.
Yeah, true. For me, both Dvaitha, Advaita didn't suffice. So I combined both. Like for me, loving was important. Loving Kali, Krishna, Shiva, or whoever it may be. Loving the deity was important. And I considered them as the guru who will lead me to the truth. I know there is that void thing, that nothingness. I didn't know how to reach there. That is, you reach through awareness, I guess, by self questioning, self doubting, and all that. But I couldn't reach there through questioning. So I had to use mantras to silence the mind and reach the truth. So that is why I had to combine both Dvaita and Advaita, and I considered the deities as the guru who will lead us to the truth.
I was a big Advaita fan in the beginning. I did a lot of things in there, and what I realized is without Mother's grace, nothing is possible. When you get that grace, only you will be able to realize God. And after understanding that, I felt Mother's grace is like a cheat code. If the grace is there, you get it. And I think in Devi Suktam she has told, I decide who must realize. I am the one who will realize the one I choose to. What do you feel about the cheat codes? Because I think in Project Kali, you're going through the way. Because you can ask mother for material benefits. It's like a mother gives you a set of toys, like take play with this. You'll be like, there's no money, there is no girlfriend, I'm alone. Mother will be like, take money, happy, take girlfriend. You'll be happy with it for some time, for like some time. Then the baby will start crying again. I want something to eat.
Hmm.
Mother will be like, take. At last, the baby will understand and tell, I want I want nothing that you give. I want you. But are we so capable of asking mother that, Mother, I want you? We are always behind what mother will give us. But the day we ask, I want you, mother. I want nothing in this world. I just want you. Just come in front of me. I think she will still come. But what about realization?
When you told that, no, I felt like realizing the truth is also a toy. Because you told mother has the capability to make one person realize. So what if that is also a toy? Okay, take truth. Play with it.
See, we have not reached that stage.
Uh,
But what if we reach a state where till now what we called as mother was me only? The flower fell.
yeah,
There's no fan here.
no.
Okay.
The point you made was, what if the mother that we are praying to, begging to, is our own consciousness? And for that, the flower fell, if I'm not wrong. So, when I reached the highest level of realization, there was a loop of mother and son. You can call it Kali and Ganapati, Krishna and Yashoda, whatever that may be, but there was a loop. That Maya loop of mother and son was not ending. And the truth itself failed in front of that mother son loop. I couldn't surpass that point in Samadhi.
And
I came back here.
so the ultimate thing that you saw was the mother son loop.
Even beyond the thoughtless state, there was this love the mother gives to the child. And you told it was our own consciousness. What if our own consciousness has created that loop so that it stays in the Maya?
For that to be, I and you must be same. Like we must have a common consciousness.
Hmm.
Do you think it is that way? Because I am Aditya in some part of the string, and you are Anant in some part. We both are same. This world is all one.
Hmm.
Do you think it's like that, or it can be like that?
Yeah, as told in Maruti Gita, the soul can enter any character, any time, any day, present, past, future, doesn't matter. The soul can enter whichever scene, and it can get convinced that it is living in the present scene. But the present scene itself is a lie. Uh, so there is some loop that is going on. It may be, for me it was mother son. For you it may be some other loop. But I feel like our consciousness has created some loop because of which punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam is happening.
You told this is lie, right?
Hmm.
I mean, hundreds of years back,
Hmm.
there was a different set of people living here in this place. Where are all those? The time has engulfed all these things. And why is our mind always thinking that I will not die? Though we know one day will come, but our mind is always tuned to think that I will survive. Like I will be there. We can die any moment. But why is that hope there?
Maybe the consciousness gives that feeling of immortality because the consciousness, the soul is immortal. Even if the character dies, it will enter some different scene of different character, different timeline. It feels safe. That is why even the mind might be feeling safe. Or in another scenario, Vishnu might have created Maya in such a way that the mind always feels safe, even if death is certain.
Why do we fear death then?
We fear death only when we see death. Then we forget.
Yeah, makes sense. But right now, when I think about death, or anyone thinks about death, the first thing that comes in their mind is not liberation, it is fear. Is it because of the attachments that we have here that we will have to leave this and go? Is it because of that? Or is it just that your reality is getting shifted?
According to me, it is because of the attachment to the character. Basically, see now when a soul leaves a body because the body abandoned, that is the body failed, it collapsed because of heart attack or kidney failure or whatever it may be, it collapsed and the soul came out and it is watching that scene of the death. The body is injured, it's in the hospital, all the family members are there, it is watching as a third person, and that time it suffers a lot. Sometimes the soul cries also because it doesn't want to see its own character being dead. So many family members crying at the same time, some of the enemies feeling satisfied. And seeing all that, the soul feels something, some kind of vairagya. It feels, okay, my character is dead, I think I will move on. So that kind of vairagya, then the soul leaves that body. That is when they do antim samskar. What happens is the soul feels that blessing of all the family members, and it will be able to move on from one body to the another body, that is another character, maybe as a direct embryo or maybe from 5th grade or 6th grade, like the desire of the 5th grade child and the desire of the soul matches, and that is when it locks, the consciousness locks with the body and it feels I am this. Till then it will not consider I am this, it will be like roaming around, everywhere. Do I want to be this? Do I want to be this? But once it tells, okay, I'll be Aditya from this day, then it starts the time machine that you mentioned in the start of the podcast. The body becomes a time machine and the soul goes in the time machine every day.
Have you had this experience of you stand in front of the mirror and you'll be like, who is this guy? Have you ever had that experience? Like, if any viewers have got that, please tell it in the comments.
You get that feeling if you're not attached with the character. If your attachment with the character is very high, that feeling will not come. If you think this character is the coolest character in the whole world, I don't think you will feel the mirror characters apart from the soul.
What I feel is I'm still attached to my character, but when I see the mirror, I'm like, I know that I'm not this person. Like, I'm someone who's inside of it. Have you ever felt like this? Or you feel that, yeah, whatever I'm seeing, it is me?
I feel that whatever you told, only when I get up in the morning, that is immediately when I get up in the morning, I'll feel like, where am I? Which timeline I have woken up? Which day I have woken up? Then the memory package starts convincing. See, you're on 20th May, and all that memory package convincing starts. But till then, that awareness will be there. The soul will be like, where am I? Like that. So that thing happens if I had seen the mirror before the memory package convincing part entered.
Imagine one day you wake up and there is no memory package. What is that?
I'll be like, where am I? Who is that? Who is this? Anant, before we end the podcast, what would you like to say to the audience?
What I feel is we are the travelers of eternity, and there is no reason for us to be imprisoned in our brains. Thank you.
Wow. Eternal travelers. That is a very good way to put our consciousness. And we'll be uploading podcast temple visits on weekly basis. And thanks for tuning in. We hope this podcast has brought some light to your consciousness. Jai
Jai
Mahakal.
Mahakal.